Today was a great day, inside and outside. Hey guys, this is Vladimir Nemchinov living life intentionally. Today is Saturday. It was a great day. The weather was like 80s, summertime. I had so many plans for today. I wanted to edit the video. I wanted to clean up a little bit in the room, clean up a little bit here on the table here, spend time with my baby girl. Basically, I wanted many things. I wanted to make this weekend a little bit different. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because of Easter. I really want to be focused on that. I wanted to be focused on what Christ has done for me and for us, for all of us, Lord. For all of us, even you guys, whether you believe it or not. Tomorrow is a resurrection day. And it is amazing. But today, I had some opportunities to do things together with other people, but I decided to opt out of them. Although they are great opportunities, I wanted to be more of a relaxed day, more focused on God, more focused on resting, I guess. And it's hard. It's so counterintuitive for some reason, because we used to that we need to be busy. Even for me, like sometimes when I'm not busy, I feel like days are wasted. But usually it's not that I'm not busy, but I'm doing something bad or negative. That's when days are wasted. On Thursday, my wife sent me a text message. She said that she will work only 3 hours. I really ignored that part of the message, and I replied to the previous message. And later she texted me, "I'm glad you are so smart and wise with money, and we don't need to worry that I am not getting hours now." It made me think she doesn't need to worry about that. I guess otherwise she would worry, right? Years ago, a friend of mine I was sharing about finances and planning and budgeting with, he asked me kinda in a negative way, "Oh, you talking about this and you've been doing this for years, so where's the results? Where's your money?" Something like that. That kinda hurt me, but I started thinking the benefit of the budgeting and everything was that I didn't have debt, and everything I was buying with cash pretty much. But now, later on, what I'm learning about this whole thing, the main benefit is the peace about finances. As she said, that we don't have to worry about her not making enough hours or days. She works much less right now. She used to make twice as much as I make. So now it's a little bit less, still more than I make. Financial peace, and programs that I listen to, they talk about peace, and it never dawned on me because I was never per se in lots of debt and stuff like that. But what I noticed that a lot of people are in debt and they struggle. They don't have peace. Friday I was off. I was happy that I was off. I didn't have to work. But some people, they don't like to work, but they have to work because otherwise their paychecks are smaller, and if you live paycheck to paycheck, that's gonna be stressful. That's gonna be really frustrating. So they have to work even though they don't want to work. And I was sharing that with my wife, and we try to have that as part of our life. Principle I was thinking about when back in the day, like years ago, when I was first start working and doing things, I wanted to see positive. If I work a lot and I'm very tired, I'm happy that I make a lot of money. If we were very slow and we don't work enough, I was happy to have more free time. And that's what I want us to kind of get. And my wife called me wise, right? Because she's a great wife. She follows, we have communication, and we discuss things and we discuss benefits. It allows us to see the benefit of that, to live modestly and to have this peace and to have this opportunity to not work Good Friday and be fine. Another benefit of being smart with money and having budget and be really good steward of money, that's God's money in the first place. It is God's money. He trusted it to us. But another benefit is giving and generosity. You can't give when you're in debt. You can't be generous when you have lots of credit card debt. You just can't. You can't be giving 10% to church if you don't know if you're gonna have enough food for the rest of the week until next paycheck. You can't do that. Finances are really on my heart. Guys, if you need help, if you need just advice, let me know. Reach out to me. Email Vladimir's vlog paycheck@gmail.com. Comment right there and ask me. There's a lot of resources. I'm not way too experienced about that, but there are resources I can point you out to. Some things like podcasts that I'm listening to every day almost. It's biblical based, it's wholesome, and it's amazing to hear when people like they pay off lots of debt. We never had it. We're almost done paying our student loans off, and that's amazing. Sometimes it feels like, oh, we're being too stingy and we can't afford to go to a restaurant or this or that. But paying off $18,000 in 3 years, that's good. Not everybody can even do that. But we're almost done with it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to celebrate and go to a restaurant and eat a good meal to celebrate that this is the last debt that we have except our mortgage. The last debt. We don't own anything except, well, we just paid $800 more today. So we have like $2,300 left. So we're definitely gonna be done with it before our baby, which was the plan. Anyways, guys, if you need help, there are ways. It is hard. The hardest part is to change the habits. We used to using credit card, and we used to buy whatever we want, whether we need it or not, whether we can afford it or not. And of course, the famous, we buy things that we don't need with the money we don't have to impress people we don't even like. Unfortunately, это panty. Russian song came to mind. I heard it for the first time yesterday, but it's all vain, basically. All right, I think my time is up. One more comment. 10% tithe and giving to church. God takes care of church. From our standpoint and our faith, we do not give to church to pay its bills, although that's what church pays bills from. But it's our act of our trust to God, that we trust Him, that we trust that He takes care of us. He's the one who money comes from. We didn't make it our own with our own strength, but God gave it to us. And it's our relationship with Him. People at church shouldn't even care if we give or not, from just the standpoint of giving. It's not their business. Especially we shouldn't give for people to see. What the heck? We give before God because we're accountable to God with the money He entrusted us with. Alright guys, I wish you all financial peace. When it's okay to skip one day of work and be fine and not stress about how you're gonna pay bills and how much credit debt you will rack because of that. We're doing so much better with my wifey. We were just talking about the couch we bought at the thrift store for $60. It's a leather couch for $60. What? And there's so many things like that. Alright, I'm rambling for too long. I love you guys. I wish you well. If you enjoyed the video, leave comments below. Let me know if you have stories of success with finances, or I would really like to hear from people who had a lot of debt and paid it all off. I would like to know how you guys did it, and it's just so encouraging to hear people's stories. Alright guys, good night. See you tomorrow.